more, but certainly teams that fight against the Capitals like the Ravens, it definitely helps a lot. So yeah, fingers crossed for 250.
Yeah. Brian, can you just talk about, generally speaking, Lamar now entering year 2 of that deal, he's going to be a bigger and bigger number, right? And teams have to have a different approach when they have that quarterback on that second contract. Can you talk about kind of the roster gymnastics and what Lamar's contract means for the Ravens moving forward salary cap-wise?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the main things, and it's not really salary cap-wise, but it's obviously related, is you need to hit your draft picks. I mean, because they are your cheap labor for 4 years. And I know, there have been talks about, I mean, sites kind of drives me nuts, but sites put out all these trade offers and, this and that, and, the Ravens trade this and this for Brian Burns, things like that. Or a wide receiver, the wide receiver, the name is escaping me, from San Francisco. Yes. So, if you're I don't see them giving up a first-round pick. I don't see that. I see that more likely to trade down from the first round into the second and pick up more picks. I mean, never say never. I mean, they have gone out and made trades under DaCosta. They've made a lot more trades than they did under Ozzie Newsome. But, I don't see that because of just the need for the draft capital to hit those picks and have those guys for 4 years while you've got Lamar on his big contract. And yet you're going to lose some players you'd rather keep. And that always happens. But, it might happen a little bit more. They might have been able to do a deal with a guy like Geno Stone, who's going to break the bank. He's going to certainly make a lot more than he is now. And it sounds like they made some attempts based on some of his social media posts about value and things like that. But that's something where they may try to lock some guys up a little earlier, and that was one of DaCosta's, stated. So, a guy like Brandon Stevens, though he'll actually cost more against the cap, you want to get those guys done before they hit free agency. And, because obviously the injury risk of playing an NFL season is, even any position, punters, we saw a couple punters go down and get hurt this year. Not thankfully for the Ravens, but and kickers as well. So, you've got to replace those guys. So that cheap labor is really important.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Right away, they'll change the look. Love going to throw right away. And that is incomplete. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Love. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Love, he's going to change the play here. On third down, Alexander. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
First down, going to the air with Love. Looking middle, that's complete. Here now, 2nd and 4. Love from the gun. His throw incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Now Love. And he is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 48 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Throwing to start the drive. Aragon. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Come on, come on. Hey! Hurt, hurt! Buffalo 18!
They go play action here on first down. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready! Mustang 19!
Back to throw. Aragon flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red Lion! Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Hey! Smash Bronco!
Operating from the gun. Aragon. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Stephanie, Bronco 80. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Right there, hurt. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hurt. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Hurt. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Street.
Jacobs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Panther 60. No.
Jacobs again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop him for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Vikings. 60. I'm not lying.
They go with Jacobs, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Second down and 8. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And now Love going to change things up. Back to throw now on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Firing quickly out wide is Love. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down. First down, Love to pass. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Love now to pass on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2nd down and 4.
Number 6
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To the air again, Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't go.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Check match. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Aragon. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd
60
down.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
On 3rd down, Aragon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Drop 60, drop 60. Check, hurt. Go, Riggs, go. Ready.
Off the play fake, Aragon. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Okay, ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you guy's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cup 19. Big Lion. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Hey, smash Broncos.
To throw on 2nd down. Aragon. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. Touchdown 49ers. DJ Chark from 6 yards away. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think that they'll go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st and 10, Love. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Working out of the gun, Love. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Well, Love wants to shift things around. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. On 3rd down, Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Go, Champ! Go, Champ!
Throwing to start the drive. Aragon. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
On the ready. Tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
A final shot before break. Aragon. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
18 Rattler.
Looking to throw on second down. Aragon. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Ready. Three. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
On first down, Aragon. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
Check, Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Drop 60. Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's complete to Tony. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Check smash. Check smash. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Aragon eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Check, hurt. 65 catch, 65 catch.
Looking to throw. Aragon. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Aragon. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
7 Pirates. Nineteen tight. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18. Go, Rig. Go.
On 4th down. Aragon. Flush to his right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. First down, going to the air with Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Pacheco will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Check that. Street. Panther 11.
Off play action. Aragon. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 Maverick. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Aragon. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
2nd and 10.
Back in 60. Pioneer. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Aragon. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Back to throw. Aragon. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Josh Jacobs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Pacheco once again. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Second and 2 at the 49ers 21-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Right, 97.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Pacheco gets it up the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
Here's 1st and 10.
Rig, Lion. Rig alert.
Off the play fake. Aragon under a heavy rush, and down he goes. But they'll come up now. This is second and long. And now an audible here into something else.
16-yard line.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hey, smash Bronco!
To throw on second down. Aragon. That's going to be caught by Tony.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 10. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. This is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first.
So where did that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. The Packers are moving on as we say thanks for watching and so long.